This is a beat that I made. These are the 3 best producers on Fiverr and them remixing my beat. Lot of little ear candy in there. I love that kind of stuff. Cool. Let's go. We got vocals. He did the little thing with it. I am super pumped to see what they make. This is Remixed on Fiverr. Let's take it back a few days and let me show you how I made my beat. Dude, that's sounding sick so far. I think what it's missing is this pad sound that I found in the Jupiter 8 VST from Arturia, and this is what it sounds like. Let me record that. Ooh, that just pulls it all together. You hear how that rumbles? Let's record that. Ooh, I think it would sound cool with some vocals. Yo, that sounded sick. And time for my favorite part, the drums. You know, I think it's still missing some way of making it feel more energetic, and I think sound effects are the best way to do that. So let me find some cool ones here. That one's kind of cool. We'll double that between our intro and our chorus, and maybe something that'll tell the listener something big's gonna happen. Oh, it needs to be more explosive. Perfect. That sounds so much better. I think I'm gonna add a couple more things. I'm gonna send it to these guys and see what they can come up with.
Oh, I like that vocal sample. That's it.
Very nice works. Nice.
But the Arab in the beginning was so nice. The trance, EDM kind of Arab rhythm that really inspired me for something.
Yeah, there's a few things I could do with this. Yeah, I'm Druid. I'm a producer from the UK, and this is my beat for Remixed by Fiverr. So to start the remix off, I just chopped everything up in Logic and then exported it onto my SP404 sampler. Now, if you're a fan of lo-fi hip-hop, you've probably heard a million songs which use one of these. I started off with this loop, which is just 2 chords, so it's quite open what I can do with it genre-wise. After playing around for a little bit, I just came up with this kick and snare loop, which is sort of UK garage influenced, I'd say, which isn't something I've made loads of, but thought I'd push myself creatively for this remix and just try and do something different. So I accentuated that with these hi-hats, which has got like a triplet rhythm. And then just to add a little bit more energy, I added these ghost notes on the snare as well. And then added a little bit more detail with the hi-hats and an extra snare. And then just to finish that all off, I just added this melody from the original song, which not only adds loads of melodic information, but it's just got this sort of nice rhythmic quality to it. This adds this bounce to it, which I think goes really well with the drums that I've got here. From there, I'll just record that onto Logic. Now I've got that recorded in just as loops, I'll start building out the beat, just adding extra elements. So the first thing I added was this 808 bass in Serum, which obviously just fills the frequency range out loads, adds loads more weight to the beat. Second thing I added was these chords, also in Serum. Replaced the original pads with these chords, which, because they're hitting with the kick and the bass, it just ties it all together, really locks that rhythm in. So the next thing I added was something that I think is essential to any UK garage beat, which is this chopped up vocals. So I added this vocal sampling. So this will be the main section of my song really. So once I've got this, I'll just work on patterning it out into a full song. So I've got an intro, a second drop here, a B section and an outro as well. From there, it's just a case of bussing everything together, mixing it down, and then just adding my master chain, which just brings the loudness up and just adds that final polish. So that's just an overview of my workflow. Thanks to Fiverr for the opportunity, and shout out to SIKKY Beats for the sample. Let me know what you think of the beat in the comments.
Ooh, that's a really pretty atmosphere you're starting out with. I can hear the melody in there. Cool percussion, little textural stuff. All right, we got a nice little bass. We're building up. It feels like it's gonna be a house track right now. I love that, the sound of that bass line. Here's the build. All right, okay. Ooh, the vocals are cool too. I love the minimal production here. Oh, chords are cool too. What's that, like the Juno synthesizer? Lot of little ear candy in there. I love that kind of stuff. Oh, build up, the breakdown. Really well arranged so far. I can hear the technicality in this right now. That bass line is really like, it's the mix is great too. Nice little filter buildup. 2, 3. There we go. Nice work, dude. That's awesome. Well done. I love those vocals. There's so many like subtle textures within everything. I love that. I can hear the atmosphere in the background. I hear the sidechain pumping happening. Awesome. Really well done, dude. I love where you went with this. That atmosphere in the beginning was awesome, and the drop, the way you built into it, good job, man.
Hello friends, hello Fiverr, my name is Vlad, I'm sound producer, beatmaker from Ukraine. And I want to wish audience good luck, health and peace. Let's get started. Our goal is to make something unique and interesting. I want to do something dance, house. I use this beautiful box, I very like this. Using 123 BPM, create a drum part. I use kick. Add clap. And hi-hat. And hi-hat loop. I use hi-hat with original beat. Add sidechain. Equalizer. Other hi-hat sounds with great reverberation, with sound effect. I use this original percussion, add the delay, reverb, and equalizer. Snaps, claps, other claps, and claps to drop. This sound effects with uplifting and downlifting. And fills to drop. This is my drum part. Add bass. Tone original beats A minor. I using Serum. I add long sub bass. using original stems. Melody FX, very nice, I using it. And this effect. I added violin, it add a drama effect. I very like cinematic sound. I very like this, but I won't add vocal top line. Change my mind, on slowly to my change my mind. I tuning melody, add auto-tune, deesser equalization, and I pitch for mount vocal bender. Only slowly to my change my mind. This sound vocal. Change my mind. Only slowly to my change my mind. I using original pod, add sidechain. I hope you like my version and my vision. Thank you Fiverr, thank you SIKKY Beats.
Cool. Let's go! We got vocals. Nice atmosphere. Nice minimal production here for the build, and here comes. Okay. You can tell that he has a good understanding of call and response. Here it comes. This is dope too. The minimal production with the bass line and kick drum. Just the right amount. And there's like other little vocals happening in the background. Percussion is cool too here. This is the breakdown, all right. I love that little filter sweep down. I can hear the melody from the original song. I love the percussion. Vocals cool here too. Here it comes. 1, 2, 3. Dude, awesome. The snare, I can hear it in there. Oh, I love that little whoop, 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 whoop. Awesome, dude. Good job, Vlad. Thank you so much for that, man. I love the vocals in the beginning and the drop. Really well done, bro.
Hi everyone, hi Fiverr family, and welcome to Fiverr series. My name is Otto Stories, and I'm a producer, singer, songwriter, and DJ here on Fiverr. I'm right now working remotely from beautiful Ibiza, Spain, and I'm really excited for this challenge. Right, so now breaking it down, we can start with the drums, which is a basic drum pattern often seen in EDM, deep house. Got the kicks, claps, snaps, closed hi-hats, all right here. And they all come progressively, and they play at the same time in the drop, in the climax part of the song. But if you go in the verse, I introduce them one by one or in different combinations just to keep it interesting all throughout while using only so many instruments. After the drums, I came up with the bass, which is inspired from SIKKY's original chord progression, melody. It really works together with the bass to get that slap house type of vibe, which is really trendy right now. It's very rhythmic, right? I also have these vocal chops added here. Is what I took from the original beat from SIKKY. As you can recognize, this is the vocal sample. This is the original vocal sample. right here. And I've used it in the beginning of the chorus, and then I put it one octave up with a lot of processing and a lot of distortion. It sounds like this. Of course, I've used the ARP effects, which I said I really loved. Right there. And the bells from the original song. So as you can see right here in this area of my mixer, in the second part of the purple ones are mostly the stems. These are the stems which I have processed and repurposed. I've made everything around the vocal chops and around the ARP as a core. So let me just turn everything together to show you how it sounds. Of course, we have some effects as well. By the way, right here we have some effects. We have reverse sounds, sweep up, sweep downs, white noise, a crash right here in the drums, I think. There we go. Building up with some sweeps. It's basic stuff, but everything revolves around how you spread through all the structure, all this basic stuff, and how you make every element to have its very own specific purpose in the mix. Let me turn everything on and show you how everything sounds together in the chorus, which is the, let's say, the fullest part. Cool, then we go into the second verse, where I created some diversification by introducing the drums a bit later. For the build-up, I have taken out the bass. I have tried to make the mix thinner and thinner as we go, as we build up towards the next chorus. And then in the chorus, it's obviously gonna drop harder. You don't have to add a lot of new stuff in the chorus as long as you take stuff out in the build-up, or as long as you filter it and thin it up as much as you can. And yeah, here we have the effects, the build-up effects. Sweeps, crashes, then this clav is from the original version. Variation here where I took out the kicks, which are like the main element of dance music. So I took out the kicks and then I reintroduced them to keep it super interesting. So that should be concluding my remix of SIKKY's beat. I really enjoyed working on this. I think this is an amazing beat and amazing samples used. And yeah, I've had a blast, a lot of inspiration from them. And thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Ciao.
I hear the vocal already. That bass line's sick too. Ooh. Those are crispy sounding. I love that he left the vocal in there. That's really cool too. I want to know what he's gonna do with this. Ooh. Ooh. Super clean. Ooh, the little zaps too. That's sick. Nice little build up. Oh, dude, mix is on point. Oh, and the build up is on point. Here we go. Ooh, that's sick. Great sound selection, dude. Oh, dude, this is sounding super good. Nice way to, it keeps moving forward. It's building nicely. I like that lead too. Breakdown. Here we go. And he keeps it going, right? You don't want to slow down. All right. This is it. You can feel like something's about to happen. Here it comes. He did the little thing with it. Nice, dude. I like that drop. Just teased it at that beginning there. nice sounds, big sounding claps. Nice and simple groove. Lots of little sections, lots of different movement happening to keep the listener engaged. Here comes the... Nice way to end it too, slows it down. Wow, Otto, great job, man. I can tell that you really have a good understanding of mixing and sonics. You can hear the quality in that, so well done, man. Dude, all three of these guys did a great job, and I think that everyone had their own little flavor on it. Druid on his beat had this beautiful atmosphere in the intro, which built up to this nice minimal drop. The vocal chops and the syncopated rhythms really added to the groove. Vlad ended up adding his own vocals, and I think that just elevated the beat to another level. Tons of little ear candy, and he did a great job arranging it so that it didn't get boring. And Otto's beat just sonically sounded very professional. All the sounds that he used sounded super nice, and you can tell that he spent a lot of time on the mix and the arrangement of this one. Before I tell you guys which remix was my favorite, let me know in the comments which one was yours. Personally, I feel like every producer did a great job, and it makes this part of my job super hard, but my personal favorite for this episode of Remixed on Fiverr has got to go to Otto. Congratulations, Otto. You did a great job, man. I can tell that you spent a lot of time on your craft. You can hear the sonic qualities from the sound selection to the mix and the arrangement. So congratulations, well done. But don't worry, I'm gonna be back for another episode of Remixed on Fiverr. So if you wanna stay up to date, hit the subscribe button, turn on those post notifications. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.